Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Get Fit with Gabriel. I'm Gabriel and I'm here to get fit with you. So today's Monday and the last time I was on the treadmill was Friday. As for why I took a 2-day break, well, that's because I've been doing strength training for the rest of my primary muscles, whether it's working on the bench press, or the pull downs, or the chin ups, or the row machine, or the overheads, all that stuff. I do that for about an hour or close to it, 5 minutes on each of the machines, just on a low weight, and I do as many reps as I can. But after that, I always go to the treadmill, but not before I make sure to get a protein drink in me. Now today, I'm working on a 3.6 mile per hour jog for 30 minutes. And on Friday, it was the first time that I did 3.5 miles per hour for 30 minutes. As for why this is important to start with, before we start getting to the really high numbers, it is because we're working on our stamina. Now, for those who have been following my journey, I initially started with a 15-minute workout routine where I would start out with something like, 3.5 miles per hour, or actually I think I started with 3 miles per hour. But then I went to see how far it could go, and I think I raised it to like 3.5, and then I increased it from there until I reached 5.6. And I couldn't do any more than 5.6. And my right leg, right calf muscle, that started to cramp up a little bit. And when you feel that twisting, that's when you have to take a step back in order to go a little more further. Now, I really do think it's up to the individual for what they can do and how they're gauging their strength and their level of discomfort. Now, when it comes to me, for my approach, personally, I think it's good to be able to talk, to be able to communicate while jogging. If you're jogging and you're at the point of such total exhaustion that you just can't carry on a conversation or communicate whatsoever, then you might be wearing yourself out a little bit too much. And the reason I say that is because of the stamina factor. So the more that we work on building our stamina, the better off we will be in the long run, because we're working on building up our energy reserves. So it's not just a thing about building up the muscles. Yes, there's that. Of course, there's that. That's why it's important to do it regularly, whether it's 3 times a week or, with my approach, moderate exercise every single day, 5 times a week, and then break on Saturday and Sunday. Now, you can choose to take a break midweek on Wednesday or Thursday, and then take another break on Saturday or Sunday. That's up to you. For me, for those who know me, you guys know that I like to have a couple days set aside for the weekend, just to get whatever I need to do done. But what I can tell you is that today, at 3.6 miles per hour, I can feel absolutely that it's a little bit harder. And that's because I'm doing it for a full 30 minutes rather than when I started out increasing it by 0.1 miles per hour every single day for the 15-minute jog before the cool down. But there's no cool down. This is just a straight 30 minutes. Now, it's some people do need a warm-up exercise before they get to the main jog, followed by the cool down. But for what we're doing, it's kind of like the military. Think about the military with the Minutemen, how they have to be ready in 1 minute. So with this approach, we're working on developing how to get moving quickly through a workout regimen every day. And if we can create that consistency, then it means we can get moving faster when we need to, and not just faster when we need to, but also to slow down when we need to, because of that stamina. Okay, so for example, let's say you have a job and there's a lot of physical activity that you have to do, and let's say that your job may require that you have to start moving a little bit more quickly in order to get ahead. Well, if you're able to increase your stamina, then it means that whatever that job is involving physical labor, well, it means that you're going to be able to move a little bit faster for a longer period of time because you built that stamina up. Now, let's say you're a businessman or businesswoman, or just any person at a desk where you have to sit a lot, things like that. If you're able to build up your stamina every single day, then when you go to wake up in the morning or when you go to work, you're going to be more awake. You're going to be more aware of what's going on. Because when you start your day, for example, with a jog, then you're going to be releasing all of those endorphins in your bloodstream, in your brain and all that. And that can really help to prepare you for a very good day. It can help you become more alert. And it's a very good thing because not only will it make you more alert, it's going to make you more focused. So that's a very good thing to consider when it comes to exercise and building up your stamina. I used to be in a lot better shape. I really used to be, but over the years, I kind of just slacked off, and, well, I'm not going to be slacking off anymore. Unless it's the days I need to slack off a little bit when I'm resting. That's the only exception. But hey, I am wishing all of you luck on your workout journey. Please continue to wish me luck on mine, and I'll give you another update tomorrow, Tuesday, when I'm here at the gym again. But it's been great talking with all you guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow. See ya.